Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the St. Paul Sports Network. My name is Sandra Campbell, and thank you for tuning in for this varsity field hockey matchup at Levering Field. With our SPSG Gators facing off against the Mercy Magic, we should expect hopefully a win out of our Gators. We have played Mercy twice so far in the regular season. Now that it is the postseason, first game on the 16th of September, beat them 3-0 at home, and we beat them even worse away on the 14th, 5-1. So we should be expecting a pretty well-fought game, but hopefully a win for our Gators. Mercy sits second to last in the B Conference right now. Their record being 5-4-1 that's St. Paul's. 1-9 in conference, and then 3-9 overall. When SPSG is 5-4-1 in conference and 9-6-1 overall. St. Paul is just coming off of a win against Park on the 23rd, 7-1 on Senior Day. Very big game for the Gators. But before that, we came off a tough loss, 3-2 against. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and also it's the first day of St. Paul's Spirit Week, leading up to the big Boys Latin for St. Paul's football game on Friday. Friday, also notably known as Halloween, but I think this is how the playoffs work. I'm not sure. Just kind of don't take my word for it, but I think Severn and McDonough have a bye in the playoffs, and John Carroll plays Park, who's last, and St. Paul's plays Mercy, who's second to last. That's only what I assume is happening. And if we were to win this, I think we'd go up and face off against Severn, because we are the fourth seed. Severn is the first seed, so yes, whoever wins this game plays Severn, which is Severn is the best team in the B Conference right now. But we did tie them and lose by one both times we played them. The first time we played them was away, lost by one on the 18th of September. Then we tied them on the 9th of October at home, 1-1. Not the most interesting games, but we can say we did the job well enough to keep us in the same conversation as Severn. But don't know whether that team's going to be home or away, but now we are starting our SPSG introductions. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a different starting lineup as we would normally have. Just one outlier being Farrah Macon. Same with Charlotte Vaughn, Charlotte Farrell, Cami Grimes, Kayla Collins, Lily Cole, Molly Bittinger, Kinsley Pittler, Kylie Warfield, and obviously Langley Benson in goal. But Farrah Macon has came in for Byers Martin. Not sure why. Might be a game planning thing. Might be hopefully not an injury because Byers, I think she easily the best player in the game against Park. She had maybe 2 goals and 2 assists, I'm pretty sure, but a little confused as why she's not playing. Hopefully it's something having to do with the plan for today. And now we kick off the game. And now Mercy gets the change of possession in their favor pretty quickly. Called for Mercy again. And now we're going to see a pass, hopefully into the inside if they can get something going. If they're able to. And another stoppage of play. Now Cole with the ball. Cole's going to look up towards Collins. Collins tried to find Grimes inside, but unable to. Mercy not necessarily working the Gators, but having a pretty good outing so far, holding possession, which I did not see from them both times we've played them. So look a little different coming in this first playoff game. But now Farrah Macon has the ball. Macon tried to get up to Vaughn, but reflected off of the Mercy defender's stick. So unable to. Mercy now has stoppage of possession with their own pass, hard pass to the inside. Ends up coming up successful, but Kat Kemper's there to kind of break it up. Mercy now looking towards the inside. Unfair advantage for the Gators. They steal the ball. Now they're looking downfield. Macon. Nice little calm aerial, it seemed, or air pass. Not quite an aerial. Cole inside to Bittinger. Bittinger trying to get open and free to find Collins, which she does. Collins makes a nice move. Now she's stuck on the midline. Farrell botches the reception of the pass, and now the team in white is going to come up with the ball. Mercy looking pretty decent so far. Watching these lower level teams on the B conference, like Park, for example, last week, they're kind of just they kind of accepted that they were going to be owned throughout the game, and you kind of tell that beginning of the first quarter. But Mercy kind of looks like they're putting up a fight, but as they should. It is playoffs now. We knew it wasn't going to be a cakewalk. Nice shot by Lily Cole, just too far outside to the left. Lily Cole being a star offensive player, just player in general. She plays great defense too, as only a sophomore. Mercy on the sideline, trying to get the ball upfield. They get the pass in their favor. You're going to kick it back to their defense, but Cami Grimes is there to steal the ball and break it up. Cami over to Charlotte. Farrell with a wide open shot if she can get it off. She does not. And now Collins, I believe, sends up to Farrell. Farrell up to Grimes. Nice kind of ball movement there, but just too much going on right in front of the net for Grimes to get a worthy shot off. Now we're going to have Cole with the ball. Cole is going to look, or she's going to keep possession of the ball. Could have made a pass there, but now Molly Bittinger up to Macon. Macon has to make a move quick, which she does. Gave her limited time to cross it over to Bittinger, and that's going to be intercepted by Mercy. Mercy makes a sub. First sub of the game. We could hopefully expect a sub of Byers Martin going in sooner or later, but we're holding strong so far. But I can only assume that we'll come out very prepared when Byers checks into the game. Mercy now. Mercy just kind of, as I said earlier, they're not really acting like the lower level team, which they are statistically, but they're kind of, they don't really look aggressive. They kind of look too comfortable. They're like okay with not getting the ball downfield. Like they have the ball, but can't get it downfield. Warfield tries to make a no-look pass just to save the ball from going out of bounds. She did, but got too much to the ground. Now inside, Vaughn tries to shoot the ball, but ends up hitting Farrell's stick instead of the ball. Almost there, but unsuccessful. But now, well, not unsuccessful. We have a corner, first corner of the game. Vaughn, as always, passing it in. Oh, that was kind of lightly passed. Could have been better. Nice shot on net. Rebound for Vaughn. Vaughn gets the goal. Charlotte Vaughn with the first goal of the game. Don't know who that was assisted by. You could say it was Cammie Grimes, but it kind of bounced off of Mercy. And Charlotte Vaughn got the garbage goal, and now Farrah Macon's going to sub off for Byers Martin. Scoring with just being 6 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. This is actually pretty similar to our last game against, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Park. We scored 7 minutes in the game. First goal, and now we're scoring with basically 7 minutes in the game. Now Bittinger looking downfield. Or no, she's going to give it up to Pittler. First time being mentioned today. We can expect a great defensive outing from her as usual. Kemper across to Warfield. Warfield's going to have to get it off soon, but she has a lot of time. Nice pass up to Collins. Collins across to Grimes, a little behind her, but Grimes makes the adjustment. And now it's going to be called Mercy's ball going the other way. Now we have Mercy ball pushing upfield. Kind of jumped the gun there and passed too quick on Mercy's side. But now they have the redemption to make up for their mistake. Mercy on the sideline. Warfield putting up a fight. She gets the ball. Mercy Mercy still trying to find their way on the offensive side of the ball. SPSG is now kind of not dominating, but they're in control on their defensive side, which leads them to have a better offense, and that's obvious with St. Paul's only goal when Mercy does not. Another sub for Mercy. They're trying to reload the stamina of their players, but we haven't seen the effects of that working out yet.
It's so hard to start. Yeah. All these sports for years. Racket sports are hard. Yeah. I played squash, but I still got rejected. Racket sports are hard. You definitely don't want to do trap. No, I can't. I tried it. I passed out. Have you ever done golf? Yeah, but I did it in middle school, but I'm not good at golf.
Martin's been mentioned a lot so far. Nice pass, just no one there. Was looking for Farrell, but did not connect. Martin just giving her all as usual, hustling and probably being the fastest on the field. I think she's one of the fastest on maybe these two teams combined. But Byers is a Boston College commit for lacrosse. Just recently committed as a junior. Kayla Collins back to Warfield. Warfield up to Martin. Cole has all the time in the world, but got to make a pass or make a nice move, kind of loses control. Finds Bittinger. Cole. Nice pass to the inside, a little too high as it bounces off either someone's stick or body, I don't know. But now it'll be a corner for the Gators. Second corner of the day as Mercy has had none. First corner resulting in a goal for the Gators. Let's see if we can follow in that trend. Vaughn inside to Bittinger. Bittinger fakes receiving it. Now Cole has some trouble trying to get the ball back. Farrell just misses the opportunity to receive the ball, and now it's going to be out of bounds, but still remaining the Gators' possession.
Partner right here. And they what? Partner right here. No, not me.
Pitler inside to Martin. Martin. Nice handles with the stick. Bittinger cleaning up. Once again, almost made a nice pass to the inside. Just no one was there in front of the net.
They really didn't want to play tennis.
I believe that's Collins. I cannot see from here. I'm just assuming her position on the field. That's Warfield. Warfield back to Martin. Martin
We couldn't have 20 people on the varsity tennis team.
getting triple teamed.
Only 8 people play. So you can't. It's hard to do a sport. Is that a corner? No.
I used to like
corner. Yes, stop.
I used to like sports when I didn't play, like when I would just ride the bench because I liked the team aspect, but I just didn't like performing in front of people.
I liked watching the sport.
Yeah, when I played lacrosse.
Now another corner for the Gators. Vaughn taking it as usual.
Badminton, trap, lacrosse, and softball.
Probably going to look at. Oh no, I was totally wrong. I was going to say she's going to look at Bittinger, but Bittinger ends up with a ball. Looks like she's going to take a shot. Bittinger was not a shot. That was not a shot. But she made a nice pass inside to Farrell. Farrell tried to make the turnaround shot. Almost successful. Pretty close. But now it will be Mercy's ball, but the Gators are heavily pressuring them as they try to make their way up the field. And Bittinger gets the ball back. Bittinger over to Collins. Mercy now with the ball. We are about to hit the 2-minute mark of this first period.
Oh yeah.
Warfield, nice pass between two defenders. No one was there, but almost resulted in a Lily Cole or Barris Martin fast break, but called as a change of possession from the referees.
Charlie Hamilton. She plays field hockey, but she's on her deathbed right now.
Pitler has limited time to make the pass, but she does. Perfect pass over to Collins.
Every day I text her to make sure she's still alive. Hi, Charlie.
And now it's going to be out of bounds, and Warfield's going to take it.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Squash isn't in go. Squash isn't in go. Oh, see, I'm definitely hear you.
Yeah.
I think it definitely.
Martin.
Okay.
What? Oh, nice shot. Too high. Well, not too high, but too far to the left.
Almost like you haven't grown fully.
Now 45 seconds remaining in this first period.
Your mom.
Dang.
Breaking relationship norms.
You should try basketball. You should try basketball. Just try it.
Just try. Hell no.
30 seconds remaining. Both teams looking to kind of diet down before this break after the first period.
Who's great?
Now, Vaughn, nice pass inside of Martin. Martin can make
Yeah.
advance on the defense here. And I believe that was a shot or pass by Martin
You were ahead of it.
and then tapped in by Farrell. We'll get the confirmation here.
All of you guys must be Bills fans.
Yes, I was correct. Charlotte Farrell with the goal, assisted by Byers Martin.
What a racing shame.
Pretty fortunate to score with only 16 seconds left.
Wait, who's the second goal?
Farrell from Byers. Lottie has the first goal. Oh yeah, I agree.
And that is the quarter.
Wait, who's it on Byers?
And that is the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Gators scoring their second goal of the game with 15 seconds left.
As if we're gonna do anything but gossip and forget to start the clock. Why are you touching my shoulder?
15 seconds left. Assisted by Byers Martin. Byers Martin making quite the impact with only getting maybe half of the quarter's playing time. And Charlotte Farrell with the goal. The goal before that, assisted by Cammie Grimes. Goal by Charlotte Vaughn. And now we are kicking off the second period.
Oh my god, roll out. There's not gonna be a whole lot of traffic heading out here.
There was so much traffic here, too many people to be. Why are you touching my car? Like,
Now, Mercy has
I'm just gonna pretend like I knew it.
the stoppage. It looked like they're taking their time getting down the field, just not working. But hey, we are 30 seconds into the second period, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Cole with the ball. Cole's going to look upfield. Far and powerful pass makes it to Farrell. Farrell, nice touch pass over to Vaughn. We could see another Charlotte connection as we usually see in these games. Hopefully going the Gators' way, not. And now Charlotte Farrell inside, unsuccessful. It's going to bounce off out of bounds, and now it's going to be Mercy's ball. Now Bittinger inside to Martin. Martin, great stick skills as usual. Martin tried to make a pass out of bounds, but Vaughn saves it. Cross inside. Farrell with the shot. It's going to roll in the back of the net, but it's going to be called, or it will be called a goal.
Or Santa. Yeah, that's cool.
Some debate as whether it's a goal or not, but as both teams head to the midline.
Yes, it was a goal. It was a goal. It was a goal. It was a goal. You ask us again.
And now it's a goal. Charlotte Farrell with a third goal of the game.
No, second. Second goal of the game. It's the third goal.
That's the third goal of the game.
Oh, I thought you were saying that.
Let me do my job, and you can do yours.
Oh, you're gonna be quiet, okay?
Okay. And now, Molly Bittinger.
Dude, that's how Marco Nunes is moving.
Martha who?
Forget I even said
Martha
anything.
Novine?
What? Turn that down. Complain about us being wrong. Yeah, shut your bitch ass.
And now it's a corner for Charlotte Vaughn. And that is a goal for the Gators. Need to get confirmation. Cammie Grimes with the goal. Molly Bittinger with the assist.
I think that's a good idea. She in yet? You know, the mustache?
Hey, why don't you put your noise canceling headphones on so that you
No, they're
stop
not noise
playing?
canceling.
You stop. Put your headphones on.
I'm not noise canceling.
Now, going to be called SPSG's ball.
What are they linked to? Birthday girl. I said birthday girl.
That's a corner, right?
Corner, yep. Sorry, Jenna.
It's okay.
Didn't have your back on that one.
I got it.
You got it.
See? When they go to grab their mask, that's when I get it.
Yep, when they go to grab their mask.
And now corner for the Gators.
Whistle, that's when you start. Yep.
Evans over to Martin. And it's going to be Mercy's ball going the other way.
I'm sorry? Yes, she's gonna go to Kenya. Langley. Gettysburg.
Let's go.
Yeah, great.
Now Bittinger's going to take it after it goes out of bounds. Or no, she's going to drop it off to Pittler. And Pittler's going to look inside. To Kemper. Kemper to Martin.
Go Byers. Oh, good try.
Mercy has the advantage here. Well, not really. If they have the speed, they do. And they fumbled the ball a little bit. Now it's going to be a hard shot right in front of Warfield. Saved by Langley Benson. First one of the day.
That was a great save.
Great save by the Gettysburg commit. Now, I believe that's... I don't know who that is. I cannot see. But they pass it inside to Cole. Cole tries to get a shot off. And then Basile tries to get the redemption. The initial pass inside was, I believe... I think Harper Johnson.
Do you think you got this?
Can't see because of the sun, but yeah, that's Harper Johnson. Now, Martin to Bittinger. Bittinger has a lot of time. High aerial.
Are we gonna do craft tomorrow in class? It's a uniform. I'm actually on house arrest right now, so it's not making like Cole's butt.
What
Maybe
is
it's
that?
sustainability.
Why
Why
was
was
it
it house arrest? I
house?
forgot where I was going. I went to always go and see. And then my parents knew I was there. What's my location there? And we came to see the after party.
Now Evans will take the corner.
Was this at Spirit?
She didn't go, but then she was there.
Yeah, I was babysitting.
Oh, so you didn't go to the active dance, you just went to the...
How long did you know? I've never been to Spirit.
Really?
Never.
Now, with 7:45 remaining in this second period, is it another corner? Or is it just a stoppage of play and a pass in that looks like a corner? Who knows? But all I know is Byers Martin is going to take it in the game is usually safe when the balls in Bayer's possession. Now, Mercy's going to have it again. Mercy's given a lot of opportunities to score. Not to score. They've had a lot of offensive opportunities, which have led to not enough scoring opportunities. So it's kind of a puzzle or something that Mercy has to figure out, because being down 4 in the not even the second half yet is not great.
I keep the thing on YouTube. I have the camera shots. I have the bar feeds. I have the scoreboard. I have
A lot of confusion in front of the net. Sounded like there was a goal. Could not see or gauge what was happening, but I can only assume that there's no ball in the back of the net. So maybe it hit off the side.
no. What?
Nice tip inside by Evans, I believe. Now 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Vasile is going to give it up to Bittinger. Bittinger back to Pittler. Pittler to Kemper. Kemper kind of fumbles the reception, but she has some time. And now Mercy has a shot to do something. They're just kind of, I don't know. It's just whenever Mercy has the advantage or momentum, they just freeze. They just give it up. They just, I don't know. But there's the aerial by Lily Cole.
You're funny.
You just think it's funny because you know it's true.
It's not true.
Okay, then name them.
Does Gabriella count as one of them?
Ah.
That's definitely what we were calling it.
You're really sad.
Kylie Warfield with the ball. Warfield tries to kick it up to Martin. Ends up being a Mercy
Like elegant olden years.
steal. I don't know what word I was looking for there, but now Martin
Sorry, guys.
I couldn't even name them all. Maybe 10 times. At least 4.
What?
Yes, feet.
Hand, foot, and mouth.
That's what we call it.
He's not talking.
That's what we call it.
and now Warfield trying to make a move to get the ball out of their zone. Now Mercy finally has something going, and they just kick the ball right back out. I don't know why they would do that when they had an open number 21, but everyone has decisions to make. Now Kat Kemper kicks the ball out. Smart decision by her.
I assumed so. It's dirty. Heavy.
Mercy trying to kick the ball anywhere near the net, really. Just unsuccessful, and now Kemper has it. 2 minutes remaining. High aerial by Kemper, and now Johnson with the ball. Now Cole tries to work it upfield, just doesn't have the best footing to make a powerful enough pass. But great pass to the Bittinger. Bittinger, nice pass inside to Vasile. Vasile with a shot on net. Just misses. Now reaching the mark with about 1 minute left. A lot of confusion as to whether. And now Mercy comes up with the ball. Mercy has momentum. Let's hope they don't give it up here. Finally make something out of it. And now Pittler comes away with the steal. With 10 seconds remaining in this first half. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the first half. At about now. There we go. And we will see you at the next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mercy now has the ball. Starting with it in this second half. 4-0, your SPSG Gators. Sitting pretty comfortably, not pretty, very comfortably with a lot of subs coming in. Some of those subs being Ella Rudy, Allie Albin, Tess Hoeing, Kylie Warfield still in, Kat Kemper's still in, Sadie Evans is still in. But now Chloe Wilson has also come in, Harper Johnson is still in. I'm not going to go through the whole lineup and bore you, but a lot of new changes and adjustments. And can expect pretty smooth sailing throughout the rest of this game, but hopefully I do not jinx myself. And now out of bounds, and we'll be going the Gators' way. Now, I believe that is Lily. No, that is not Lily. That is, I don't know. I cannot see from here. The glare is not forgiving right now. Harper Johnson has an opportunity to kick the ball inside to find herself with an assist. Emmy Kelly battling to get the ball. Now Mercy pushing down the field. Mercy seems to finally have some control in this game, but that is after the changes the Gators have made to their lineup. They could take advantage of these changes, which they look to be doing right now if they get a shot off. Or they could just kind of sit back and lose in this playoff game, which would not be ideal. But we never know. We still have a quarter left with 12 minutes. A lot of time for 4 goals, because that's about the same amount of time the Gators scored their 4 goals. Now Mercy with, I think, their first corner of the day, if I'm not mistaken. Now the Gators trying to work their way down the sideline. I think that I don't know. I cannot see because of the sun. It's ridiculous, but trying to gauge who that is that has the ball. Maybe Harper Johnson, maybe look like 26. I think it is, but now that's a Warfield with the ball, kicking it up to Albin. Albin now got to make a move, which he does. Nice pass to Evans. Evans, nice moves, giving her defenders the works. Now Albin has to get rid of it quick. Nice pass inside. A lot of people right in front of the net. Could result in a garbage goal, but it ends up being Mercy's possession. That is Warfield going to give it over to Albin. Albin, nice move. Another nice move, nice pass over to Macon. Macon can give it over to Kelly. Kelly looked to be kind of a shot/cross. I feel like she may have just hit that and hope for the best, which is probably the best idea when there's, 12 people right in front of the net. So Tess Hoeing now will take it. Tess gonna look to the inside. Almost made a nice pass, but intercepted by Mercy. 10 minutes remaining in this third period. Now, Mercy pushing down the sideline, but stolen by, I believe, I don't know. I cannot see when they get in this part of the field. It looked like maybe Colby Wilson broke up that. No. Completely wrong sides of the field, but nice shot by Mercy, too far to the left. That was, I cannot see still. I don't know.
Wait, thank you. What'd she say?
Have you ever heard of like Kiss Mary Kill? I would like kill you, but
I didn't even know that. Thank you. What did you say? Very cool.
Sorry for that. Now Kemper will take the pass. Mercy looking inside. Nice pass, kind of bounced, so it wasn't great. That's Pittler on the far side. That's Pittler. Sorry, I've been trying to figure out who that was for the past 5 minutes because I cannot gauge on who that is. But that's Pittler up to Kelly. Kelly tries to find Macon. Unsuccessful. Nice shot by Mercy. Just kind of bumps and bruises its way to the goal. So an easy save by Benson. Benson with another easy save, and Pittler makes the business decision to get the ball out of there.
So sorry for it.
what are you gonna be?
David Dory.
Yeah, so that's yeah.
Now, Warfield up to Evans. Evans with momentum again. Kicks up to Wilson. Wilson can take a shot here. She does, but she ended up getting her defender's stick instead of the ball. Leaves us with about 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in this third period.
What's the theme for tomorrow?
No, you're 70s.
Yeah, that's what I
Good
thought.
luck with that.
I'm 90s. But I did for them.
What it was.
And what? How much I work really tall? And show my dress.
I have this like
Oh my
headache
god.
that I think.
I have nothing.
Now,
Just wear like
Warfield to Albin.
like 90s.
Warfield's going to look inside. Stolen by Mercy.
A girl my group, she's gonna attempt the 1970s. She's gonna be
Macon trying to find someone, but intercepted by Mercy. Mercy now has the ball in their zone with a solid 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. And now it's a turnover stolen by Pittler. Mercy still struggling to get something going with their offense, even though SPSG has their substitutes in the game.
You gonna go?
I got tutoring.
Where are you going?
I have tutoring.
Then who's going to do that?
Living. I am.
Okay.
Do you want to?
Now, Mercy with the ball. About to be 5 minutes remaining in this game. Or in the game, sorry. Third period. Oh. The Gators pushing down the far sideline. I believe that was Johnson over to Kelly. Emmy Kelly, recent Hofstra commit for lacrosse. And that is a corner, I believe, for the Gators. Everyone looks so tough in their pajamas. Now, Mercy with the ball. Pitler with the nice steal. A goal by the Gators. 5th goal of the game. Scored by, I believe, Sadie Evans.
Any assists, Mo? Any assists? Did anyone? I don't think anyone. Somebody passed it to Emmy Kelly.
Assisted by Emmy Kelly. Thank you.
Is it in playoffs? Is it running? Candace. Does the clock run?
Now Mercy
Even in playoffs it runs?
being down a lot right now. Has to find any way to get themselves back in this game. But now Tess Hoeing almost got past her defenders there, giving the Gators a push-up field. But now Albin with the perfect pass by Hoeing. Albin has all the time in the world to make a decision, and she kicks it up to Evans. Evans appeared to be maybe get hit in the knee. Albin up to Wilson. Ball deflected up high. Wilson is going to let it off, and now Macon's going to have it to pass. I was hoping to maybe make a pass inside, but gives it off to Albin. But game's eventually going to die down soon with us being up 5-0. Looks to be now heading into this 4th period. Mercy finally getting the ball back with 1:30 left. Too far of a pass, and now Kemper's going to come up with it. Kemper over to Warfield. Warfield kind of trips up. Mercy still trying to find their way with 45 seconds left in this third period. Well fought and played game by the Gators so far with a obvious 5-0 lead. Albin with a nice move to get downfield. Mercy appears to kind of just clear it and send it out of bounds to wait for this third period to run out. And we will see you at the next period. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And now, in our last period of this game, Wilson with a push downfield early. And now Mercy has the ball back. Not saying all hope is lost yet, because I don't want to jinx us, but scoring 5 or 6 goals in 14 minutes and 21 seconds isn't very ideal. So you never know. But we kind of have an idea. This is looks very similar to the game against Park recently. And somebody needs to get the ball out of that zone, and that could have been dangerous. But the game against Park, 7-1. Only reason because this looks so familiar is because we scored our last 2 goals in the last period. Wow, we gave up a goal also in the last period.
Oh, yeah.
Some confusion with the clock, and now Mercy's going to have
I know, but I stopped it because it was
second corner. Ball deflects. Could have been a garbage goal there, but now Collins is going to have it. Collins being trailed by her defender, and it's going to be called the Gators ball going the other way. Now Mercy is going to have the ball on the sideline. Martin tried to make the pass up to Collins, but unsuccessful. Seems to be got hit in the hand, which is not ideal for Byers because she's one of our best players, not only on the field right now, but on the team. Having an assist today. Looking at the score sheet so far, I'd say our best performer is definitely either Cammie Grimes or Charlotte Farrell, because Cammie Grimes is sitting even with 1 goal and 1 assist, and Charlotte Farrell has 2 goals, so equally have the same amount of points. Just one has more goals and one has more assists. So I'd say it evens out to both of them being top performers, as Cammie Grimes was one of the top performers in our last game against Park, having about 2 assists, 2 goals, along with Byers Martin having a similar stat sheet to that.
You did? Where we, did you see me moving goals in my boots?
Now, that is Cole made kind of a pass back to Lee. And it's going to be a corner for the Magic. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the game. And now something happened. I can't really tell from where I'm sitting, but I can only assume it'll be, and yes, it'll be the Gators ball. Now Mercy trying to make an attempt on defense to get the ball back, but Martin comes up with it instead. It's going to be corner for the Magic with 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Looking at our past games against Mercy, on the 16th of September, it was a 3-0 defeat by the Gators and a 5-1 defeat again by the Gators, going 2-0 against Mercy. But right there we saw Ella Rudy get a ball, get deflected right off her knee, but watching her play any other sport, really, she's tough as a nail, so she was visibly unfazed after that happened. Now, with about 6 minutes remaining, both teams kind of winding down. Or 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. I'm just very excited that the Gators will hopefully move on in the playoffs. And now we have a Mercy corner. Now, Mercy is called. It's going to be called a change of position. It's going to be called a corner. I have no clue. It's another corner for Mercy. Clock is running now that we are in the fourth quarter. No more stoppage of play or time during these corners. But now Mercy making their way inside pretty well, and now there's a wide open net as Langley Benson makes the save, and the ball deflects out of bounds, or deflects out of the offensive zone or crease.
What the hell?
Now Mercy with the pass inside. It's going to roll out of bounds. 4 minutes remaining.
Unless she's sitting here.
Now pass inside. Well, could have been a shot, but just didn't have the power to look like one. And now it's going to be the Gators ball, and Olivia Lee is going to take it. 3 minutes remaining now. And Kayla Collins, nice pass up to Martin. Martin trying to make her way through her defenders, unable to. That's going to be called a trip on Martin. Mercy is going to have it now.
Liv, I'm gonna go crafty. Do you fill these with us? When you're done and turn that off for me?
And now Mercy waiting to pass the ball in. Nice pass inside, but it's going to be recovered by Lee. Lee up to Wilson. Wilson searching, finds Collins. Collins has limited time. He's going to not go out of bounds. Collins saves it. Has to make a great pass here. She does to Wilson. Wilson can make a turnaround shot there if she really feels like it, but doesn't have the best positioning. Rudy lets loose a shot. And we now have less than 2 minutes remaining. I think it's safe to say that our Gators will most likely advance in the playoffs after today. Be pretty impressive if the Mercy Magic come away with 5 goals in a minute and 20 seconds. But great game fought out by the Gators today. Shutout. Well, not yet. Hopefully a shutout. Second shutout of the year on the Magic. If we prevail. Now just hitting a minute left. Anything could happen in a minute. And the Magic get called for something again. I think it may have been a kick ball. But now it's the Gators ball, and the Gators on the sidelines are getting very hype for this advancement in the playoffs. About to have it be 30 seconds left in the game. Mercy still searching for something. Not sure what it is. Could be a goal, could be just anything, but Wilson has it on the sideline. Wilson's being smart and letting time run out. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the game in 3 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for this playoff advancement for the Gators. I want to give a big thanks to everyone behind the scenes and our executive producer, Mr. Byers. And again, I'm Sandra Campbell. Thank you for tuning in for this SPSM production, and I hope you guys have a great day.